welcome back to my channel. And today I made some barbecue boneless ribs, some barbecue chicken, it's all baked, corn, some butter noodles, and I made some bread with some butter. I melted my butter and stuck it on there. It wasn't melting too good. And I got a little barbecue sauce if I want extra barbecue sauce. Let's check out my bread. That's really good. That's really good. This is my Rudy's barbecue sauce. Oh yeah. Do y'all love Knorr? Knorr, Knorr noodles. They have noodles and rice. Seasoned packages stuff. Soup mix. Someone must come home every night whenever I make these videos in their loud truck. Let me know if you know who John Wayne is. I just finished watching one of Joel Hanson's videos. What's he eating? Street tacos or something. Arizona. He's driving down the highway saying, "Who's John Wayne?" It's a John Wayne highway. He doesn't know who John Wayne is. I thought everybody knew who John Wayne was. I personally I'm not a Western fan. My mother's favorite cowboy was Tim Holt. H-O-L-T. Tim Holt. That was her favorite cowboy. You know, I think I did see it, a John Wayne movie one time. think he was in the Alamo. I think I seen that one. The newer one, they made not too far from Bryan. I think between like Bryan and Austin. When my son was in middle school, some of the actors came to his middle school and they signed autographs for him. And they built the Alamo, someone's land pasture, and I hear it's still there. It was probably 2003 or 2004. We went to San Antonio. It's the only time I've ever been on vacation. My friend Crystal and her daughter. And we went to, we stayed at Canyon Lake. Beautiful area. If you want to move to Texas, I remember that's the area you move. Between San Antonio and Austin. Gorgeous area. And we stayed at a condo. She had some kind of timeshare. We were going to go to Fiesta, Texas, and go to the Alamo and different stuff. And let me tell you, it's when Finding Nemo came out, because I remember we went to the movie seeing Finding Nemo. So whenever Finding Nemo came out, that's when we went. I think we went about a week after school was out during the summer. And then we went to the haunted railroad tracks in San Antonio. Well, first I'll tell you about the Alamo. Then we'll get to that one. That's very interesting. Well, my friend Crystal was driving my van, and I always thought the Alamo would be bigger than it was. I swear, I think my house is bigger than it. It's a tiny little, and we came around this corner, and there it was, and all these big buildings around it. You know what they really should have? When they planned this city in San Antonio, to have 10 to 20 acres around it, you know, they shouldn't have put up all those damn buildings around it. It's terrible to me. Something like corn. Piece of husk or something. So, we found a parking place to park. Like you had to pay or whatever, a lot. And we walked around there. We were looking, and the Alamo have their own police department too. And so you can't walk on the grass or anything. So we're just walking around. We went to evening because we were going to go to I think it was an 8 p.m. ghost tour where you pay the man, I think it was $20 a piece, and he'd walk you around and I think for an hour or so, and tell you about haunted places around that area. And he really kind of got mad at me because I knew more about ghost and paranormal events and stuff than working the equipment than he did. And he seemed to be just walking around telling lies and taking people's money. He was glad when I was gone. And so we were taking pictures and stuff, and the Minger Hotel, M-I-N-G-E-R Hotel, is right next door to the Alamo. And they let us come in, and by the end, I think it's about 10 or 11 o'clock, they told us, yeah, as long as we can come in and investigate, take pictures and stuff. They said the women's restroom downstairs is the most haunted of the Minger Hotel. That's where some maid, I can't remember if she killed herself there or whatever, but you see her a lot there. We took pictures and stuff. We didn't get none. Now, when we got our pictures back from the Alamo, there were 3 Mexican soldiers. My mother loved this part. She just loved it. She just loved this picture. 3 Mexican soldiers marching in front of the Alamo. Because we went and looked to see what they wore. You know, like Davy Crockett and all them wore. And then what the Mexican soldiers wore. They had their little hats on and carrying their little guns. They're bearing what are the little things on the end of it? Whatever. They're marching right in front of the Alamo. You can see right through them. But you can see that they're perfect soldiers marching. Then that night, we decided, we're going to go to South San Antonio. Go see the haunted railroad tracks. He pulled up to 7-Eleven or somewhere, some little grocery store. And we asked Mr. Policeman about it. He was very, very nice, telling us where exactly it was. And he was telling us about his paranormal experiences at schools and stuff. The alarms and stuff go off all the time, and they see shadows and stuff, and they have to go turn the stuff off. And he was just telling us how haunted it is in that area. And he was telling us about the railroad, about the school bus getting hit by the... He says it's a true story. A lot of people says it's not a true story. I'm going to believe the policeman because he told us it was a true story. He said he was born and raised there. So I think it was like in the 50s or 60s. A train was coming and a bus got stopped working on the railroad track, whatever, hit the bus with the other little children. And they said now that if you park your car on the railroad track, put it in neutral, and you put baby powder on your trunk, you will eventually, in a few minutes, you will have the little children push you off. It happens, I want to tell you. It really does happen. I remember, it seems like it was just 10 minutes ago we were there. My kids and my friend's daughter, they were just screaming, go, go, go. They were so scared. Well, the little children started pushing us. We went over a couple of times. And finally, I think we went over 2 or 3 times. And I guess we finally woke the little children up. They started pushing us. So we stopped up under a street light, and we took pictures of the little handprints on the back of my van. And it's funny. We went back to halfway back to San Antonio. The top light in the van, top light, turned on. Could not get that thing to turn off. We got back to our condo where we're staying at, and it would not turn off. It's gonna be dead by tomorrow. It didn't die. We went to, I think it was the next day or two, we left, well, we went to Fiesta, Texas. And that night, we left to go to Port Lavaca. We got to Port Lavaca about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And our light was still on. We stayed at one motel because there was only one. It was there with some old raggedy, dumpy dope motel. Disgusting. By the time it got morning, we moved over to another nicer hotel. And we stayed there a week. That light stayed on. That van for a week. Never ran the battery down. I want to tell you, as soon as we came into Bryan, hit the city limit sign, what happens? That light turns off. True story. When you go to the haunted railroad tracks, you will get all these emotions, sadness, and you're gonna have them as sadness of those children for at least a week or so. It's terrible. People leaving toys, balloons, all kind of stuff out there. There's a lot of shows I have done, recorded about the train accident with little children. Some people say it's true, some people say it's not. I'm just gonna go by what we saw and what we felt and what the policeman told us. So that was fun going to Fiesta, Texas. But let me tell you what. I remember my mother used to take us to Astro World in Houston. I don't think they have it anymore. I think they closed it down. That was probably 71, 72, something like that. 73, something like that. I know we went a couple times. And I remember we used to go on this log ride through this water. Just love that smell. And it was just a little slow little ride through that Astro World. It was nothing. No, what is it? I can't. whatever the thing is, where things go, roller coaster. Well, I was like, I want to go right on that, right? Because when we came in the front, all you see is the water with the little hollowed out wood boat. I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. And so, it hadn't been very long since I had gotten my cast off my leg, because after I broke my knee and tore my ACL, and and had surgery, and I was in a cast for 6 months. It wouldn't matter very long with that. We went. My leg was so swollen, hurting, but I was having a good time. So we go find how to get to go into that ride. I'm so excited. I think it was like a third seat back. Bristle. Well, let me tell you. If y'all been to Fiesta, Texas, and rode this, you know what I'm talking about now. Didn't know it was a roller coaster thing. Yeah, especially with my herniated and my bulging disc and all my bad stuff in my disc, and it really got bad after this. Didn't know. Let me see. I think I had seatbelts on there. We had seatbelts on it. Did we have seatbelts on that one? I don't know if there were seatbelts on that ride or not. Well, I don't know, but I stood up. It started going up. And it goes up. And I see down below. And I'm sitting there. I stand up on the thing. And I'm stomping. I'm trying to stop it to stop. Next thing I know, bam! It slams me down to that seat. My back. You know, I don't know if there was any seat belts. Because I wouldn't have taken it off. But I don't know. It slammed me down so hard. I still have pain today. Doctors tell me, oh, that wouldn't do anything to your back. Didn't have all these back problems until that thing slammed me down so hard. Then we rode on some kind of other water raft thing. That was fun. I didn't ride any roller coasters after that. I think. I can't remember, because I thought we were going to go through like a little tunnel and you saw stuff, and this one, not that. Yeah. That was good. There's something else. Let me see. There's a little girl. They see at Fiesta, Texas. She was killed on one of the rides. Y'all have to look this stuff up because it's been, like I say, at least 20 years. I can't remember exactly what ride it was. I think they said, I can't remember if they closed the ride down. Or they say you'll be on the roller coaster and look next to you and she's sitting there next to you. I can't remember. Well, I was going to make this video for the Rich Life, but I guess I'll put it on Chew&Chat since we're having a good chat. Thank you for all the kind words for the video talking about the death of my brother. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I ate a lot. I thought I heard something. What time was it? I thought I might make my youngest son come home from work, but he's got at least 20 minutes. Tomorrow's his day off. It's when his girlfriend comes over to stay. I'm telling him, y'all go stay at her house. I told him the other night. I think it was Monday night. This is Tuesday night. I said, y'all had the weirdest relationship. She lives right down the street, like 3 houses down, and I said she only comes over on Wednesdays and these Thursday night. Or might as well say Friday morning she leaves. You'd think they'd want to see each other. I hear my son. He's trying to listen, I think. I never heard of a relationship like that. was going to say something. That's when I heard my son. I don't know if he's still out there or not. Yeah. I got my shirt all dirty. I like these noodles, but they're just so like little worms. They just slide around them off your fork. Let me pull my chopsticks out. I was going to say something. Guess it wasn't important. I am feeling better that well, not my coughing. I still got that. Mentally, I'm feeling better. Getting up, cooking, doing stuff. I do what I can. I have to do a little bit of time, then sit down or whatever. Because sometimes, like, I just can't breathe. And I want y'all to understand too. March 28th will be a year since my mother passed away, and I really want y'all to understand. If sometimes I do cry, I have a little breakdown or something. Just I'm just apologizing because my mother was my everything, and sometimes I'll be in my room or whatever, I'm cooking supper and I'm thinking, oh, I gotta go ask her a question, or does she want this for supper, or oh, hold on, I'm fixing to start a movie, but I gotta go fix her ice cream float, and she'd always like to have a chocolate float at night, and there's some kind of ice cream she'd want at night. And sometimes I'll get up and it's like, I'll get halfway to the kitchen. It's like she's not here no more. I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't do it all the time. But I do it quite, yeah. It's just gonna take time. So hopefully the other day was my big one. So and let me say, y'all seem to be my closest friends and my friends I know personally. Because let me tell you one, ain't nobody called me, left me a text message, said anything on Facebook. My kid's father used to always say, I remember one time I said, oh, I saw your friend today. He goes, who? And I tell him, he goes, that's not a friend. He goes, he's an acquaintance. Well, at the time I was, to say 20, and he was 26 at the time. You don't realize when you're got that 6-year age difference. How significant it is. I could never understand what he was talking about. That's an acquaintance. Until I got older. And it's like, I see what he's talking about. You know, who's really your friend? Who's an acquaintance? Most people you know, they're acquaintances. Would people you call your friends, would they bail you out of jail? Would they be there for you when someone dies? You know, and yeah. Me? No. All I have is acquaintances. I don't have any friends. So because you find out exactly who your friends are. Yeah, some people came to my mother's funeral. So, but you know, and they called to check on me because they knew it was just how I was my mother and everything. And I don't have anybody. Everybody else, all my friends and stuff, they're married and everything. I don't have anybody. I got my kids. Someone says, "You got your boys." Don't. I mean, I had them children, but they don't have nothing to do with me. I'm sorry, and my son stays in his room. The other one works. He's with a girlfriend. I don't see them. I can go weeks and months without even seeing him in the next room. You know, I tell him your food's ready, whatever. Only way I can see him is when I look up my security camera and something to see him. I never see him. They never come to check on me. So I'm having my kids here in the house. It don't mean nothing. I don't have nobody. So it's just me and my dogs. You know, and the other day when I slept for over 24 hours, I told him I said no one even came in there and checked on me. I said I could have been dead. You know, with my breathing and stuff, I could have been dead. I said not one of y'all came in there and checked on me. Especially I said, you know, I didn't even get up to cook supper or whatever. No, and they won't get up cook. They didn't eat nothing. I think they may have got something out of the freezer. I think they had some pizza rolls or something. He said he had. I don't know. And so that's how it is. I'm talking about I could be still in there, laying in the bed. It's like the lawyers doing my mother's. Hopefully they finished their everything for the estate and everything. They sent me a bill. I think it was like they said in October, and I didn't get it till December. And they're sending me this old nasty letter like, why don't you pay this bill, whatever. And it's like, one thing, I was in bed, if y'all remember, for 16 weeks. I still did video stuff, but I was sick. For 16 weeks, I could not get out of the bed hardly. I'd come in here and make some videos stuff for y'all, but then I was straight back to sleep. And so I told the lawyer's office, I said, you know, y'all knew I was sick. I could have been dead. I could have been in the hospital. I said, but y'all didn't even send me. You know, don't even call me and check up on me or whatever. Y'all just see me this old mean, nasty letter, a bill, want me to pay this $250. It's just ridiculous. $250 for an announcement saying my mother had died. They said they had to put that in paper for everybody. I've never seen one of those. Anybody dies, whatever, they had to put an announcement in the paper that this person has died. Creditors or something, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. But whatever. Let me let y'all go. think I got one video in front of this one. I'd have more, but I've been posting at least sometimes 2 of them a day. So I gotta get back on track. So, but I hope y'all enjoyed my paranormal experiences. And make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, click the bell notification. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.